How's it going, everybody? Nice evening here in Japan. This is going to be a little bit of a short one. Going to do one short stream right now, and then I will be back in a bit. Need to go pick up Yuki from work, so the timing was a little bit odd. So yeah, we're going to do a little bit on the Worgen Warrior, and then we should be in the Classic after that. Don't have a ton of time, so I'm going to go ahead and just invite you on into the studio now. Alright, as you can see, the Worgen Warrior playthrough has gotten a little bit of a makeover here. Talked about doing this on stream the other night, and as I was looking at stuff, I just decided that I was going to pull the trigger. This is the first character that I ever played on stream, so I didn't really have a big plan of what I was going to do as a streamer. When I started this character, it was just going to be, I'm going to start a character on stream, and I'm going to play the whole character on stream, which I have done. Little did I know that I would be stuck doing the Cataclysm content. I wouldn't say stuck, because I'm enjoying it a lot, but I think I had originally, in the first few episodes, I'd planned on taking this character into Battle for Azeroth to kind of pick up where I left off with WoW when I quit after Legion. It didn't really turn out that way. The Worgen starting zone, which is, is obviously a Cataclysm zone because the Worgen came out with Cataclysm, just spilled right into Darkshore, which is also a Cataclysm zone. And we've been there ever since. We just hit level 51 the other day. So we've done nothing but Cataclysm. With that in mind, and also how other playthroughs I've been doing on my channel, I really like the way, because Horde Alliance is like kind of the main thing of World of Warcraft, so I like going back and forth between Horde and Alliance. But yeah, it looks like the peon wants me to stop jabbing and ready to get in game there, so get you into our new intro here. Somewhat new. If you've been watching our Goblin Shaman, then you'll be familiar with that one. I do love that intro there. Not that one, I pressed the wrong one. It's supposed to go right into this shot here, but this is what I do. I mess things up. Continuing what I was saying though, doing Battle for Azeroth, doing Classic now, Horde and Alliance. I really like the balance of doing a playthrough, a session of the Horde character, a session of the Alliance character, and then uploading both of those to YouTube together, so you can kind of see the Horde and Alliance side right at about the same level range. It's working really well for vanilla, it's working really well for Battle for Azeroth. They're kind of just going up together. Doing a little bit of catch up on our undead mage since we started him late, and we're going to be doing the same with the Goblin, because our wolf buddy here, who has been Cataclysm all along without really knowing it himself, he is pretty high now, and our Goblin Shaman is still, I think he's like in his 20s or so. So yeah, he's got a lot of catching up to do, but we are going to turn off experience on this playthrough. There's so much content to do for Cataclysm. It's really intimidating. Let me back out there a little bit. There we go. Okay, get a wide shot there. Yeah, so as you guys know, Cataclysm, pretty much all classic vanilla zones were reworked with it. So there's just so much content to do. I still am not sure that we're going to do every single Kalamdor and Eastern Kingdoms achievement on these two characters, but for the time being, that is the goal, I think. We may get bored partway through with this experience off and decide, you know what, we're going to have a third Cataclysm character just because there's so much to get through. But eventually in this playlist, you would see your Goblin Shaman playthrough that's going to do all the Horde side stuff, and then you have your Worgen Warrior, which we're up to episode 21 now, so we've got probably a full day's worth of content, more than 24 hours for sure. Our last live stream, we did a 5-hour stream, so it was a pretty crazy one. But yeah, and then if we decide to add in like an extra character to focus just on the Cataclysm specific zones, we may do that. You know, you can never have enough hunters. Why not just roll another Worgen hunter or something like that? But we'll see. The main goal is just clear out all the Cataclysm content. I want to see all the different zones and how they've been affected for the Cataclysm in this playthrough, and then play the unique Cataclysm zones before calling it a wrap. But we've got a good ways in already. You know, we've already got, I'd say with Goblin, probably about 30-40 hours of content already in this playlist. So I think we've done pretty good. Let's go ahead and get in game. Just wanted to give you guys kind of an update on what I'm thinking with the channel. Let me get my window closed. We had some mosquito infiltrators the other night, and I'm not looking to repeat. Hold on one second. All right, as you can see, the makeover that we've done for the for everything is kind of from top to bottom as far as our picture-in-picture frame and stuff has been changed to the one we use for our Goblin one. This is our Cataclysm looking frame. I don't know if anybody else picks up on that, but for my different playthroughs, they all do have different frames. The Battle for Azeroth one is kind of like a really metal, war-torn look with the Horde and Alliance side. This is more of like a dragon, burned dragon look that I did for Deathwing. So yeah, we switched all that stuff over. Another thing that I have added in, I did some tests with it in the last chat, but if you check this out here, on screen now, we do have Twitch chat available to be pulled up on screen at any time. I'm probably going to leave it off when nobody's chatting, but instead of me reiterating everything that people say in chat like I have been for 200 episodes of recording WoW, we're going to play around with that. And it's not perfect. It is more clutter on the screen, but it is nice for the YouTube audience, I think, to see what people are talking about or who I'm replying to, because we do get in some pretty big conversations. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to get our WoW music on. It is raining here, so I did have to go look online. It is up to 70. The content will continue to scale for us. Last episode we did get our achievement for Darkshore. That's where we just kind of wandered back into here, but if you look here, we finished Darkshore. Now look at all these other zones for Calamdor and Eastern Kingdoms we have to go. So it's this Cataclysm endeavor is going to be a really big one, so it's kind of important, I think, that I get it organized. Having done 20 episodes already on this character, and really having a good time. The only non-Cataclysm content that I've done on this character was we did jump into a couple time-walking dungeons when it was the Wrath of the Lich King. Yeah, when it was the Wrath of the Lich King time-walking dungeons, just because I was trying to grind for a mount. Aside from that, everything you've seen on this has been the Cataclysm stuff, so I think it does work really well for what we're doing, trying to capture all of the old world and then of course the new Cataclysm zones as well. Those are the ones I'm really looking forward to. I have gotten Lore Master on all of those before, so it's not brand new for me, but it might as well be brand new because it's been so long. Okay, I can see there's quests here, but I think I don't want to just... Well, I guess this is kind of like you would hit these naturally coming into the zone. Okay, let's go ahead and pick these up too. Yeah, I don't like to get in the habit of flying around and picking up stuff out of order.
Evil lurking on the coast to the west. The Zoran Strain is the resting place of the doomed city of Zoran. destroyed during the Sundering and submerged beneath the seas. It has been lost to the Night Elves for ages. Lost and nearly forgotten. Now, the Naga have returned, and for what reason we do not know. But reason matters little. We must slay these fiends and throw them back to the depths.
Okay, another Naga quest, so the Naga storyline does continue here. Oh, Black Fathom Deeps. Okay, that's a dungeon quest.
Although our position is exposed, we are safe compared to our friends inside Black Fathom Deeps. They stand mere feet away from the most deadly Twilight's hammer forces in the area. Speak with Sentinel Aluin and give them the aid they desperately need.
Farewell.
Okay, obviously we're not going to be doing dungeon quests on this character at this point, so I'm going to untrack that for now.
I would charge you with a task, hero. I was on my boat, skimming over the submerged ruins of Zoram when Naga attacked me, surging from the water and tearing at me with their claws. I fled and the rest, as they say, is history. I am an archaeologist of sorts, and I am attempting to recover artifacts of the lost city. Will you head out onto the Zoram Strand to the southwest and recover any ancient statuettes you come across? They are the reason I have braved the dangers of the Zoram Strand.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this is going to be a shorter episode, so, you know, I'll have to decide. I have to leave the house in about 20 minutes or so. This was kind of more than anything, I was wanting to kind of let everybody know what we're doing with our Worgen Warrior playthrough. Letting you all know that it is part of the official Cataclysm playthrough now. With all the updates that go with that. So if I'm really getting in the groove here and I want to continue on, I may just go AFK while I go pick up Yuki from work. Takes about 30-40 minutes or so to do, and then I can always edit out the middle for the YouTube video later. But I may also just end it when I have to go. Been really wanting to do some some vanilla Dwarf Hunter. I've been kind of in a rut with the Dwarf Hunter right now, just because I'm in a weird in-between zone. I finished everything in Loch Modan except for one quest, the big ogre boss at the end, who is too high for me currently. The wetlands is way too rough right now. I'm only level 20. Everything there seems to be about 22 to 30 or so. And I think the way I'm gonna kind of deal with that is I'm gonna go ahead and kind of double up on the different zones, starting zones that is. I've been also needing to work on professions. I need to get my mining up. I need more cloth for my first aid, and I'm still working on engineering quite a bit as well. So I think it's going to be cool to just kind of go into another starting zone. I'm going to pick the human starting zone. I'm going to do some mining in there. I'm going to work on our engineering, but also just going to enjoy the vibes in those areas, and hopefully we'll burn through those first starter areas really quick. I've looked it up. It looks like it takes about an hour or two to get through Elwyn Forest and Northshire. And then when I get to Westfall, I should start getting some actual decent experience again. That way, by kind of doing two zones at once, I probably won't hit more of these I don't know, kind of like awkward in between areas where I'm not really high enough to do wetlands yet, but so it's just ending up in a ton of deaths and frustration. Keeping that experience flowing in. Yeah, and I have it out right now, but like as you can see, we can bring in Twitch chat now at any time. So some upgrades were made today. Did mean that I didn't get to stream this afternoon, but I think it's worth it because I'm going to bring all these changes into my other streams as well, as far as the Twitch chat and stuff like that. Just to kind of summarize everything I babbled about for the first 20 minutes.
We need to target something first.
Now that this Worgen Warrior is integrated into our Cataclysm playthrough, we now have Horde Alliance for Vanilla going, we have Horde Alliance for Battle for Azeroth going, and now we have Horde Alliance for Cataclysm going. So 3 different versions of WoW that we've got both sides being worked on now. And those are going to be the main things we're working on the channel. One that'll pop off before too long here is when Pandaria does launch, I am going to roll a Pandarian monk for the Mists of Pandaria Classic when that comes out. I mean, if you can really call it Classic anymore, it's so far along, it's not really Classic, but...
I don't have a target.
I actually also got Lore Master for all of Pandaria back in the day, but I did not play when the expansion had just launched. I came to it after everybody had already finished the expansion pretty much. So there's a lot there that I really didn't get to experience. So yeah, we'll be adding that in.
It's too far away.
I do love that jump. I'm really gonna have to take care of my voice. I can already feel my voice is weak. You know, we did swords for the first 20 episodes, but I just happened to get a couple hammers and maces that were upgrades. Of course, these are transmog to look the way they do, but kind of liking the warrior bashing on stuff with blunt objects. Attention off screen there, making sure I didn't mess up my Twitch window. No, we're good. Yeah, so we are 51 now. I'm not even going to chance it. As soon as I hit 69, I'm going to go to the capital and turn off experience. That way we can continue to venture throughout classic Kalamdor and Eastern Kingdoms, but the Cataclysm version. We won't be getting experience, but at least you know, we'll still be getting possible weapon upgrades, and combat will still be interesting rather than just steamrolling everything. Not that we're not steamrolling everything already, but there is still a pretty decent chance for death in each episode. I tend to provide in that manner. Yeah, we have been really at war with the Naga for the last 10 episodes or so. I'd forgotten that they played such a good part in this. Yeah, I will have to take some time and integrate all the Twitch windows and things like that into my other playthroughs. I may have to move my UI around a bit as well in game. If possible, I'll do that off stream, but I can totally see myself logging into a playthrough, totally forgetting and having to do it on stream as well.
I don't have a target.
Okay, what do we got there? A belt? Yeah, it looks like an upgrade. It says not preferred armor type. What armor type was it? Leather? Yeah, it's more armor though, so let's do it. Okay, we need one more statue. Alrighty. I'm really curious about this Shadow of Gilneas. Maybe usually when I go pick up Yuki from work, I have to wait in front of her her school where she teaches at for a few minutes. Maybe I'll use that time to do some research on the Shadow of Gilneas. I have a feeling that that might be the Heritage Armor quest, and if so, I would totally like to do that with this character as well.
Very well done, hero. Your actions in the Zoram Strand against the Naga are commendable. I know your feat was not easily accomplished, for the strength and guile of the Naga is well known to the Night Elves. We know this, for we share a history with them. The Naga are cursed highborn Night Elves. 10,000 years ago, Queen Azhara made a pact of desperation with the old gods to save her surviving people from a watery grave. The Naga are the result of that pact.
Oh, you know, I realized I didn't do the... Maybe before I forget here. This always happens when I make changes to OBS. I'm such a perfectionist when it comes to this stuff. It's you could almost call it a sickness because I just can't leave it be. Let's see. Something I forgot to add in. Yes, this there. It's a small detail, but put so much time getting all these graphics and things ready that I don't really like to just leave them. Let's see. Get this. Sorry, I need to get this into my stream prep window as well. Yeah, there we go. Okay. But you know what that means, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go with sickness on this one. This isn't healthy. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm wasting my time on right now. Yay. And then bring that into here. And one more. It's a pain to do this now, but like I'm going to be using this for so many more episodes, so it's better to do it before I forget. Can anybody guess what I'm looking for now? Yep. Now at least you can see what I'm doing when I'm not streaming. Imagine doing this for like 5 hours straight. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, as long as nobody is dizzy and throwing up, we'll continue here. Hopefully I didn't give anybody vertigo.
Be careful.
Yeah, the worst is when I put the OBS onto the main screen and it does that Inception thing where it's a picture and a picture and a picture and a picture and it just goes on forever. That is the worst.
Hello.
Have you found many statuettes, hero?
May the
That's quite a
stars
few
guide
that you
you.
have found. Thank you, hero. The old city of Zoram holds many secrets, and these statuettes may be the key to many of them. I fear the ancient statuettes' secrets will remain forever hidden unless you find the key to their ancient locks. That key is a ring, the Ring of Zoram. It belonged to the rulers of this city before the waves of the Sundering drowned it. For years the ring was lost, but the Naga have recently found it. Their leader, Ruzel, dwells on her isle on the northern edge of the Zoram Strand. Please, hero, retrieve the ring for me.
Okay, another level. Okay, that sounds... Anything that's passive more damage sounds really nice to me. Okay, we're gonna get all of that. Okay, well, you know, I think we are gonna do more Worgen Warrior tonight because this I feel a little cheap if I make this episode this short. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go AFK on the live stream. I'm gonna go pick up Yuki from work, and then tomorrow morning I'll edit out that middle part in Premiere, and for the YouTube video it will be gone just like magic. Okay, so this is after I went to pick up Yuki. It took a little longer than I thought, but I am back now, and my voice is not holding up very good tonight. I just took some, it's called like voice care. It's specifically for when you start losing your voice. I think it's just the air conditioner, and my buddy was telling me I need to get a moisturizer, a small moisturizer to put near me while I'm streaming, which is probably a really good idea. Kind of disappointed it's patch night though. For some reason I was thinking that was last night. I think we're gonna take a little bit of a detour here. Okay, we're doing Ashenvale stuff. So I think that's where we are. Yeah, Ashenvale. I've heard a lot of good lore stuff goes on here. The book that I just finished, Wolfheart, the Varian Wryn's book for the Cataclysm novels, the big battle takes place in Ashenvale, and it's a really epic battle. So I'm hoping to see some of those locations from the battle. Have the charge with Varian Wryn finally accepting the Worgans into the alliance, and the Gin Greymane and all his Worgans running with Logosh to take down the what are they called? The Maradons? No, what is it? The really big, like, centaur-like with the tusks, like the mammoth type. What are they called? I gotta pull one up. Ashenvale Wolf. Or yeah, they were basically, they're from Northrend. They were taken, Magnetars. Yeah, that's what they are. You get a picture of one of those up. Yeah, these guys here, they're from Northrend. And in the book, Garrosh takes 8 of them, 6 or 8 of these guys from Northrend on ships, and brings them into Ashenvale along with thousands of goblins on shredders, taking down the forest. And it's a really, really cool book. I was surprised. I wasn't expecting much. Not sure why, but just hadn't heard much about that book. But I really liked it a lot. And the climactic battle takes place in Ashenvale, so I don't know if they would have went as far as to leave some remnants of that battle, because this would be after that. It's literally during that battle is when King Wryn finally accepts the Worgen into the alliance. He is at first really against having them because Gilneas closed off their walls during the attack of the Scourge. So he kind of felt like he can't trust the Gilneans. Speaking of Gilneans, though, I think we're going on a little bit of a side quest now. We have hit level 50 as a Worgen now, and I'm not quite sure if this would technically be Cataclysm content or not, but this is the heritage armor for the Worgens. So I think I'm gonna go take a quick flight. Actually, I think I need to go back to Stormwind for that. So let's fly across the pond. I need a good way to port to Stormwind. On my main hunter, I have a cloak that I use to port back and forth between Orgrimmar. But yeah, I don't have anything like that for this character. I don't really think there's anything. Yeah. Let's turn on fast flying here so I can get over there quickly. So yeah, we'll see what this Worgen Heritage armor is all about. I'm not very good at dragon riding, but just because I usually tend to turn it off, but any day that I'm not falling out of the sky is a pretty good day by my accounts. All the area that we've just gone through here. I'm very familiar with all this now. That's kind of what I'm hoping to accomplish with this gigantic Cataclysm playthrough, which basically encompasses all the changes for all the classic starter zones for Calamdor and Eastern Kingdoms, and then all the Cataclysm zones on top of that. So this playthrough will be a lot more episodes than, like, say, the Battle for Azeroth playthrough will be, which, you know, has a pretty easy to understand start and finish. This really won't be finished until we've pretty much gotten our lore master for Eastern Kingdoms and Calamdor. As I said earlier in this stream, I do think right now the plan is to do it on just these two characters, but, you know, before we hit levels, or right when we're gonna hit level 70, experience is going to be going off, and we're going to be keeping the fights fun, but obviously we won't have that joy of experience going up anymore. So if we start to get a little bored, we may add in a third character, possibly even a fourth for Cataclysm, just because we have to do all of those revamped zones. It's part of the greater Lore Master achievement that is one of my goals for the channel as well. If you know, we have the Road to Lore Master series, which has been on a bit of a hiatus now, because I realized to get to that stuff, I need to go through a lot of expansions that kind of have their own playlists, so it's like we're working on that as we're doing other stuff. We're clearing. I have been playing Battle for Azeroth and Cataclysm zones as if I was doing a Lore Master episode, so... Okay, yeah, so it looks like we got Gin Grainmane here.
I forbid you to take such an action.
If I am to one day lead our people, then I must understand their hardship. This is the only way.
Okay, one thing I noticed too, I had, when I turned on my Twitch chat, I was waiting, I'm gonna make this a tiny bit bigger.
For country, for family.
Moving some stuff around here to make this a little bit... Let's see, we want our cast bar somewhere that's very viewable. That's where I'll put the cast bar. Pet bar, we don't have a pet on this character, but put that there. Zest bar. Might be Warlock, I'm not sure. I'm just basically putting my action bars away from everything. We'll put the experience bar right at the top. Okay, now with that stuff out of the way, I should be able to make this guy a little bit bigger for you. And we will... Just realized there was a couple things that were kind of not totally viewable. Okay, this should be pretty good. Okay, let's give that a try. Sorry, we've been doing so much editing of our overlay on the fly today, but as I mentioned, we had some pretty big changes to our overall setup today, so it's kind of been necessary to play with it on the fly and figure out where things need to live. Okay, yeah. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with this. We will leave this off for now since we don't have an active chat going on. Okay, sweet. So yeah, so we're gonna try the Gilnean Heritage Armor quest since we the requisites for this are to be a level 50 Worgen, which we just hit 50 a couple levels ago. So
Must have arrived just in time.
yeah, Heritage, unlock the appearance of the Heritage Gilneas. Nice.
Look to the shadow, Father. You have borne the Worgen curse for many years, and have learned to live with its ferocity, to harness it as your own. So many of our people endure the same burden. How can I hope to lead them unless I share their plight? If you will not pass the Worgen curse on to me,
Yuki sending me messages in
then I
the
will ask our
YouTube
champion
chat.
instead.
You know not what you ask. To be forever torn between rage and reason. To fear for your loved ones whenever they are near.
Tess, becoming a Worgen is a choice that cannot be undone. But there might be another way to gain the understanding you seek.
Okay.
There is a night elf
Greetings,
I met in
champion.
Teldrassil, Cassandra Stormclaw, who may be able to teach Tess without resorting to such an extreme measure. She is the one who originally helped our people with their affliction. Cassandra is currently in Uswood, assisting the residents of Raven Hill with their attempts to cure the feral orgy in the area. If anyone knows about the curse, it is her. As a more personal request, do not let my daughter do anything too rash. She takes after her father in that way.
The guilt.
Champion, I will meet you in Duskwood.
You know, I have the
Before my
music
father
up
forbids
pretty
it.
loud right now. I usually keep it at 50%, but I bumped it up to 100 the other day. I'm gonna put it at like 75 maybe. It does look like it's going pretty high there. You know what? Let's put it at 50 like we had it. We can still hear it. Okay, so speak with Vassandra Stormclaw. Oh no, take the... Let's see, don't forget the horror. Oh, okay, yeah, we're headed back to Duskwood. Okay, so this is perfect timing, I guess, because that's... Oh no, we weren't in Duskwood. Okay, so I guess we gotta fly to Duskwood now. I'm just gonna go ahead and... One thing I'm curious on, since we're here... Pretty sure all content here scales. Like, even starter areas, I believe, scale. So, technically, I should see... Yeah, okay, the cat purses are level 51. Okay. Yeah, so, if that being the case, I do think that it is totally doable to do all of these Cataclysm zones on the two characters if we really wanted to. We can always roll some more just for funsies, and just make them part of the playlist too, but we're going to be going with these guys for a while.
Goldrin's curse is dangerous, Princess Greymane. I have spent much time and effort in search of a way to cure it. But if words alone will not suffice, then I believe I know another path to wisdom.
Is there something you need?
So for those of you who don't know, this is the continuation, and I guess kind of like the end of the Worgen story up until this point. It's kind of how it was for the undead as well when I did the heritage armor quest. Should tie up their
has informed me of the situation.
story,
And I do have an idea
at least to
of
where
how
it is
to
now.
help. But first, a favor for a favor. The residents of Duskwood have been plagued recently by a particularly ferocious member of the Nightbane Pack that they call Blood Eyes. Take Master Harris's sedative and bring the Worgen back to me alive. She will be a perfect subject to test cures on.
Nature, Princess. I have something to
Okay,
ask
so
of
we're
you
not
as
going to be
well.
picking up any other quests or anything like that. We're simply
How can I
here
help?
to
Stay
do
alert out there.
our Worgen Heritage quests. As tempting as those... Yeah, see, like, this is one of the reasons why I need to make sure I get through all of these Cataclysm zones, because, like, the Duskwood that I know, there wasn't a Worgen encampment here, obviously in Classics, so these zones have seen so much rework that they're like new zones. Getting the the Dark Shore achievement the other day. Was a lot of fun, and definitely made me appreciate how much the zones have really changed from Classic. So while we're going through the Classic material on our Dwarf and Mage in Classic 20th Anniversary servers, it'd be cool to see how all those zones have progressed. It is a part of the game that I completely skipped when Cataclysm came out, because while I did roll a Worgen and a Goblin and got them up to 10 or 20 or so in the starter areas, that's as far as I went in the old world. I went right into the main Cataclysm zones, which were high level zones for the time, with my main characters. Got Lore Master in all of those, but I never went through all the reworked content in the old world. Currently on the Goblin playthrough, we're going through, I think we're getting pretty close to the end of Azshara. That zone's been okay, but a few too many gimmick quests for my liking. Very like Wrath of the Lich King. I think at that time when they were making Goblin quests, like the whole idea was they're goblins, so every single quest needs to be some type of contraption or something like that. And I think they did lean on that a little too much. I'm gonna lay a big stake on the ground there. She could hit pretty hard there. Okay, so now I have her. Okay, she's doped up. Yeah, I've done a couple of these heritage quests now. I've done the undead one on my undead mage. Not my classic mage, of course, my retail mage. He has been on stream, but he does not have his own dedicated playlist, unfortunately. That's the character that I started right when I came back to WoW over the holidays. It would have been in January. But this was before I was streaming, so he already got to like level 60 or so before I started streaming. He did show up in a lot of episodes of Lore Master, Road to Lore Master series that I'm still uploading back episodes for. I have quite a backlog on that. I think I went up to like episode 32 or so. Today I uploaded episode 18, so there are still quite a few episodes that I have in the queue waiting for that one that I'll slowly dole out since that is on hiatus. But yeah, unfortunately he doesn't have his own playlist because he was before I started streaming. I do like the character a lot. He may show up a lot when it's time to start clearing dungeons. once I get to the end of Cataclysm and Battle for Azeroth and any expansion I'm working on, I do want to run through all the dungeons that are attached to that expansion, also the raids as well. Obviously that won't be really possible unless it's a high-leveled character, so that may be when our mage shows up to just for story's sake come in and clear the dungeon for us. Maybe he'll be our cleaner. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that, because part of me says that, like, maybe I should be adding those episodes in, like, when we finish a zone. Like, for example, we're working on Ashen Vale. Now, when we finish Ashen Vale, should we run Black Fathom Deeps once with our cleaner character, just to have the continuation of those stories? Possibly. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, so we brought back Blood Eyes.
Some worse than others. Goldrin's rage is not easily subdued.
Goldrin, okay. I now know that that is another name for Logosh because of that book that I read. So that's the spirit, the wolf spirit that has chosen Varian Wren as his champion. Well, at least before he bit the big one, that is.
Yet to return from her task.
I wonder if he's chosen another champion since Wren is gone. I don't know the story after Legion in the part of Battle for Azeroth that I'm at, so.
Elune be with you.
Duskwood has a direct connection to the Emerald Dream. Through this connection, I may be able to call forth the ancient Goldrin. He will be able to give the princess a taste of the curse she so dangerously chases.
Oh, this is awesome.
A rare bloom grows on the east side of the woods. Gather its bloom and meet me in Twilight Grove. It will help me with this ritual.
Okay, this is really cool because one of the parts of the Wolfheart book was about Varian Wren mastering his rage, and he really bonds with Greymane about how they were able to use the Night Elf's help to calm their rage and keep control even when changing to Worgen. Varian's rage is a little bit different, but this is the first I've ever seen Goldrin actually show up in the game, at least that I'm aware of.
Nature will
I may have seen him before and just didn't make the connection since I hadn't read the book, but it's cool to actually see him showing up.
The other thing I may need for this ritual are the fangs of a wolf. There is a pack that has newly settled in around Manor Mistmantle. Bring me their fangs. I will await your return at Twilight Grove.
Nature will provide.
Okay, so a very Worgen episode. Okay, Blood Eyes is in shackles here. Aw, poor puppy. Can we pet? You pet Blood Eyes, it says. Okay. Alright, so we've got 2 quests here. Let's get the wolf fangs first. Yeah, so I've done the Undead Mage, the retaking of the top of the Undercity. They still haven't taken the bottom. I don't know why. It seems like the quest should have continued on, but got the Heritage Armor for that, and I also did the Heritage Armor for my Blood Elf as well. That was a really cool one too. Got to hang out with what is his name? Kel'Thas Sunstrider? Maybe wrong. The Blood Elf king. got to hang out with him and hear about how Sylvanas gave her life protecting from the Scourge. Yeah, this is exactly why we'll be turning off experience when we get to that level, because, you know, this zone is still cool because everything is not like level 20 or something. It's still scaling up. Yeah, we may have a server down in about 30 minutes or so. Okay. So let's turn on regular flight style. Since we have a server down coming, I'll resist urge to hoof it over there, and we'll do some low flying. So we can still check out the zone. I mean, for the most part, this zone seems geographically at least not much different from Classic from what I can remember. But yeah, it has been a while, so there used to be a dragon here, right? I can't remember. It's been so long. I think the last time I did Duskwood was in vanilla. I always remember Duskwood being a very scary place on my human rogue.
I'm out of range.
Oh wow. Hey buddies. How many are they gonna call here? Getting slightly worried here. Okay, that could have been bad. Okay, those are definitely the ones I need. Oh, weird. They poisoned me. Wonder why they're poison wolves.
I need to get closer.
Okay, got everything we need. Yeah, the Cataclysm umbrella is very wide because as much as I'm not sure if this quest released with Cataclysm, I would assume it actually came a little bit later because I think most of the Heritage Armor stuff did come later. it is featuring Cataclysm zones pretty heavily with the revamped Duskwood here. Let's see. Spirit Cry to the Moon. No. It says Cry to the Moon here, but I don't know. TomTom sometimes seems to get confused. Okay, there TomTom switched over. Yeah, it seems like you just gotta click and unclick it a bunch of times. I guess we were in the right spot. Okay.
How may I help you?
Did you claim your
Elune be
trophy?
with you.
The
I
Scythe
will
of Healing
find a
was formed
cure.
using the Fang of Goldrin. This ritual attempts to echo just a small bit of that power.
Elune be with
Okay, level 53. Boy, that turning off the leveling is coming sooner than I think. Critical thinking, critical strike chance increased. That sounds good. Is there anything that I should have? Execute increases at critical. Yeah. I don't know why I skipped that one. There's a whole side I haven't gotten into. Oh wow, this leeches health. Okay, I need to spec. You know what? I'm gonna start specking into that. Because I need more health leech. It's really nice to get healed. Okay. Cry to the Moon's over here. Yeah, that's a Ashen Vale quest. Okay. So it looks like all we've got left here is this one. Wow. Yeah, you can really get lost in the treetops here. Definitely this zone was not designed with flying in mind at the time, which makes sense.
I need to target something first.
Okay, Loon's Graves, the petals on this bloom. Oh. Okay, I need to change the location of that. Cool tip, I guess. Try that. Oh boy. That's what I get for standing at the scene of the crime here.
Still recharged.
Uh-oh.
I need a target.
That was kind of close.
I need to target something first.
You know what? I don't need double. I had a threat one down here too, but I don't need that. How do I yeah, okay, there. How do I close this out? It's just a way, not a way to... Well, that's kind of annoying. I just want to close this one out, but I don't know how. Guess we'll put it off to the side where I can't see it. Not the best solution, but... Yes, we're fiddling with everything this episode. I just got coffeeed up though, and I still need to eat dinner and stuff, so I think this is going to be one of the few times I actually wait around for the patch. Although, you know what? I think I saw that it's going to be a long one today. Yeah, it might be like 3 hours. If it's like 3 hours, I won't be able to. I do want to play more today, though. I hate when I'm in the mood to play when it
Such flowers have been known
is
to
offline.
attract wolves.
I guess
But
that's
I
what
doubt
addiction
you will
is,
have
huh?
a problem with that.
I will
Perfect.
find
This should help lure the great wolf out of hiding. This should be
Nature
all I
will
need to call
provide.
upon the ancient. Some unwanted visitors may answer the call first. Protect me as I perform the ritual.
Okay, so we're gonna protect her.
How may I help you? I will find a cure. Let us begin. But be warned, the spirits that accompany Goldrin may not take kindly to our intrusion. I call upon the rage of the great wolf. Goldrin, awaken from your slumber!
mortals? Very well. For what reason do you howl
Well, there he
my
is.
name?
There's
Honored
Goldrin.
Ancient, I wish to know what it means to bear the Worgen curse, to experience its rage and wield its strength.
Do you, child? Then see, and with my leave, walk within the dream.
She goes to sleep really quickly.
The dream can be a perilous place. Do you wish to join her? The dream
There's the
can be a
big
perilous
Daddy
place.
Wolf
Do you wish
himself.
to join her?
The Worgen worship him as well.
Trust in your pack.
This is the wolf that was giving Logosh all of his powers. Baron Rin.
Tessa's essence now wanders a section of the Emerald Dream I have twisted into her thoughts, and I have given her my gift. But she could still use a guide. Enter the dream through the portal behind me. It will place you near where she sleeps. See if you can help show her how rage may blind a mortal.
The hunt calls to me.
Okay, so this would have been added in Battle for Azeroth. Okay. Which is good because we're currently doing Battle for Azeroth on our channel too. So just more of the expansion that we're getting covered. Been really lucky with that. Quite a few things. We had one of our viewers also helped us do the Siege of Lordaeron, which was really cool. So we got to experience that.
Just one more minute, Father. Enough! I'm awake. I'm a Worgen? This is Gilneas. The day the wall fell.
Oh, sweet.
If only
Gonna
I
get
had
to see
this
that.
strength back then, I could have saved Liam. Is that what Goldrin means to show me?
Yeah, Liam.
Come, champion.
We
Let us
saw
tear
Liam.
these Forsaken apart.
We lived this in the starter area where Greymane's son Liam got taken out by Sylvanas.
Get closer.
This is good to do in this playthrough because we literally started this story on this character, so getting to see some kind of conclusion is great. I know the Worgens haven't taken Gilneas back yet, I don't think, even in the current game, so I think it won't go. It's kind of like the Undead, you know, Undead is not taking back Lordaeron.
Too far away.
But hopefully someday they finish off the story all the way.
I don't have a target.
I do like Gilneas. This is cool too because it's definitely a greener version of, I guess, because we're technically in the Emerald Dream right now, so this is like a kind of dream state of this.
I'm not done yet.
My big concern is, will we be able to finish this before the server goes down?
I'm out of range.
Oh, please leave me alone. Add-on, okay. Let me try to reload this really quick. Should be reloading now. Assuming it doesn't crash or something. Hello. Gohan's good now. 네, for tomorrow? 야봐요. 오가시.
I need to get closer.
Netsugi. We're talking about how Yuki sleeps too much but still tired. You must be like a bear. You have to hibernate. Server is probably going down in 15 minutes. Well, I think. I don't know. I have the energy to stream right now, but the game is going down, so. Oh, this is crazy. What is this? Oh wow, I guess I have to dodge these? Uh-oh. This is not the best place to have to do this.
Princess playing the part of an assassin? How quaint.
Track Nathaniel's. Nathaniel's Blightcaller's here.
His stench should be easy to follow. How I've longed to bring him to justice. He will know my rage.
I need a target.
Don't we have frozen ones? From Gilm? Follow Nathaniel's trail. Where is Nathaniel's trail? I don't know where Nathaniel's trail is. Unfortunately, we're running out of time quickly though. I think we only have 15 minutes before the server goes down. do I do this? Wonder if something got booked. Oh. No? No, I thought I saw something. I thought that lit up. Let's see. The quest popped up when we were back here. Ah, okay. It was very obvious it was right here.
Rushing into a trap like a rabid animal. You're hardly worth the effort.
After him! Now!
Need to target something first.
This has been cool so far.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Wow, he has a lot of health.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
I'll kill you, Nathanos! I'll rip out your throat!
They don't have a target.
Pathetic. I see why Gaineus fell so easily.
Nathanos! Coward! You cannot run from me!
Enough of this game. I will show you how a true hunter kills its prey.
I need to get closer.
Like a wolf, but fight like a common dog.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
Uh-oh. Did I actually kill him?
I can do anything. I can save Liam. I can save Gilneas. And I can slaughter anyone in my way.
Well, this is a dream, so
Hurry! After her! She is losing control!
I guess she's not exactly,
Block their retreat, Liam! I can't we put them right where we want them! Attack that target!
Father! Out of my way!
Sylvanas!
I want that move.
Enough!
Nope,
Let's see how
Sylvanas is
brave
here.
Gilneas gets on without it.
Yeah, this is where Liam gets it.
Such a waste. That arrow's poison was not meant to be wasted on your whelp. We'll meet again, Greymane.
We did it, Father. We took back our city. We took back...
The enemies of Gilneas will drown in their own blood. I will slay them all.
Okay, maybe, hopefully this is the end of it, because I'm worried that this is instanced, and if we don't finish this before the server goes down, we might have to redo all this, or get even worse, get locked out. Yeah, it looks like we got 5 minutes till the server comes down.
It won't bring him back. It won't bring...
Oh, come on. Don't tell me they went 5 minutes early. Ah, boo. Well, can't do anything about that. That's odd. They usually don't do it early like that. I didn't even see any server messages saying like, hey, you know, 5 minutes till server goes down. They see like yank the cord. That sucks. Yeah, it does look like a long one too. It says, well, this is on American time, May 13th, 7 a.m. and we expect the service to be available again approximately 11 a.m. So that's like 4 hours. No bueno. Alright, well, that's kind of a bummer. I was really getting into that quest there. Hopefully we don't get like locked out or something. That would be bad. I'm worried for anytime you're in an instant thing like that and you get kicked out. I always worry that you're gonna either lose progress or even worse, get locked out. So let's hope for the best. Cross our fingers. But yeah, it looks like we're not playing World of Warcraft right now. I'll have to double check, but I don't think... Actually, let's see. I'll do that off screen here. Here, we'll go into... Go into this view here. Let me see if the classic server is up or down. I'm guessing it's down. Yeah, I mean, oh, okay, so It looks like the 20th anniversary, if this message is right, the 20th anniversary server is only supposed to be down for 1 hour. If that's the case, I can get up to some Dwarf Hunter tonight, because we've got some stuff that we want to do for that. I mentioned it earlier in the video, but I plan on doing some, gonna do the human start area on the Dwarf. We won't get any experience at the very beginning, but I just want to go through the quest chains, drink in the atmosphere of Elwyn Forest, work on some crafting and mining and stuff for engineering as we go through those opening human quests on my Dwarf, and then when we get to about Westfall, I would guess that I start getting some meaningful experience. Should bolster us up enough that we can handle doing some more stuff in the wetlands where we left off on the Dwarf side. So yeah, we'll do a little road trip for our buddy Dwarf and Steve. I think I'm gonna call this for now. I'm gonna go downstairs and eat some food and stuff like that. Hopefully in about an hour's time or so, the server will be up and we can have some more fun playing some more of the Warcraft. All right, thanks for stopping by, everybody. I will make the edits in YouTube so we don't have to have a big downtime in the middle when I went to go pick up Yuki. Have a good one, everyone. See you in the next one.